Hello everybody, my name is Ragat. Welcome back my channel Health Fitness 1047. Here is the episode new. Follow me.
Welcome back to my channel. Today, we will dissect a story that is causing a stir not only in the sports world but also across social media forums. Revolving around a familiar symbol but containing many controversial meanings, the rainbow. And our main character is none other than baseball legend, pitcher of the Los Angeles Dodgers, Clayton Kershaw. Clayton Kershaw's rainbow hat and the message behind it on Friday night, June 14, 2025, during the game between the Los Angeles Dodgers and their NL West rivals, the San Francisco Giants. An image quickly became the center of attention, although he did not play when the camera panned to the bench. The famous pitcher Clayton Kershaw was caught wearing a Dodgers cap with a rainbow symbol. Hearing this, many people may immediately think of LGBTQ+ Pride Week and the hat as part of the Dodgers' annual Pride Night event. Indeed, the Dodgers held their 12th annual Pride Night that night, which included musical performances, kickball games, and a Vogue Off contest. However, what was surprising and interesting was that Kershaw, an openly Christian, added a small but meaningful detail to his hat: the words Genesis chapter 9 verses 12 to 16. This is the key to understanding Kershaw's message. This biblical passage, taken from the book of Genesis, describes the covenant that God made with Noah and all living creatures after the great flood. Specifically, in this passage, there is the sentence, "And God said, this is the sign of the covenant that I am making between me and you and every living creature with you. For all future generations, I have set my rainbow in the clouds. And it shall be a sign of the covenant between me and the earth." According to author John Simmons of Outkick, through this action, Kershaw wanted to remind people of the true meaning of the rainbow. He believes that the original meaning of the rainbow, which is a symbol of a sacred covenant from God, has been hijacked. This is the message he wanted to bring attention to. Kershaw's message, context and media reaction. 1. Kershaw's subliminal message. Rainbows and sacred covenant. Kershaw's action was not a direct support for the LGBTQ+ community within the context of Pride Night, but a strong statement of personal faith. His choice to wear a rainbow hat, and then add a commentary on a Bible passage, shows a clear intention. He is not rejecting the rainbow symbol altogether, but rather seeking to reaffirm or restore what he believes to be its original meaning. For Kershaw and many other Christians, the rainbow is a promise from God that he will never again destroy the earth with a flood. It is a reminder of God's mercy, faithfulness, and a new beginning after disaster. In a modern context, where the rainbow is widely recognized as a symbol of diversity and LGBTQ+ rights, Kershaw's actions create an interesting and complex juxtaposition of meanings. He is not directly attacking the LGBTQ+ community, but rather emphasizing a different meaning of the symbol that they have embraced and used. 2. Important context. Kershaw's consistent stance in the past, 2023. To better understand Kershaw's actions in 2025, we need to look back to the Dodgers' Pride Night event in 2023. That year, Kershaw publicly protested the Dodgers' decision to honor the Sisters of Perpetual Indulgence group before the Pride Night game. His objection was clear: "I don't agree with making fun of other people's religion." He emphasized that his objection has nothing to do with that. "I just don't think that, no matter what religion you are, you should make fun of other people's religion. So that's something I definitely don't agree with." Importantly, Kershaw made it clear that his objection was not directed at the LGBTQ+ community or Pride Night in general. This has nothing to do with the LGBTQ community or pride or anything like that, he told the Los Angeles Times. This is just a group making fun of a religion that I don't agree with. He also has no intention of boycotting Pride Night. This reflects a consistent stance from Kershaw. He is a strong-minded Christian, and he will speak out when he feels his religion is being mocked. However, he also tries to distinguish between opposing what he sees as an insult to his faith and opposing a particular community or event. Wearing a rainbow hat with a Bible caption in 2025 could be seen as a continuation of this stance. Express their beliefs but do not directly oppose them. 3. The Dodgers' response in the broader context following the Kershaw protest and the controversy in 2023. The Dodgers made a notable move. They announced they would hold a Christian Faith and Family Day for the first time since 2019. This showed that the Dodgers also recognized the need to balance and respect the different faith groups within their fan base. The 2025 Pride Night event was the Dodgers' 12th annual event. NBC Los Angeles provided details of the night's extensive activities, including performances by DJ Brizzle and Australian singer G-Flip. Celebrity appearances by Tom Daley, who threw the honorary pitch, Dustin Lance Black, Lance Bass, and Jay Rodriguez, as well as a post-game rainbow drone display. This shows that Pride Night is a big, well-funded event and a big part of the Dodgers' schedule. 4. How the media covers it. Outkick. Outkick's article is very clear. Clayton Kershaw wears pride hat. But not for the reason you think. The source emphasizes that Kershaw reminded people of the true meaning of the rainbow. Author John Simmons makes no secret of his sympathy and admiration for Kershaw, calling him a fellow believer. The article tends to strongly support Kershaw's views and serves as a compliment to his actions. Fox News. Fox News also focused on the event, describing Kershaw's actions as a subtle statement of faith. Paulina Dedige's article delves into historical context, specifically Kershaw's 2023 opposition to the Sisters of Perpetual Indulgence, highlighting the consistency of his stance. Fox News also mentions the Dodgers holding Christian Faith and Family Day after the 2023 controversy. This coverage is more narrative and analytical in nature, providing more context. NBC Los Angeles. Unlike the two sources above, NBC Los Angeles focuses primarily on the events and activities planned for the Dodgers LGBTQ+ Pride Night. This article was published before the game, informing viewers of what was to come. While it does not directly comment on Kershaw's actions, possibly because it was created before the incident became widely known or before the game, it does provide overall context for the atmosphere of the Pride Night event. The collision of symbols, faith, and public space. This is the part where we will reflect more deeply on the layers of meaning and impact of this event. 1. The rainbow symbol. Multi-layered meaning and reaffirmation. The rainbow is a beautiful, universal, and ancient symbol. In many cultures and religions, it represents hope, reconciliation, and the connection between heaven and earth. In the Bible, as we have seen, it is a symbol of the sacred covenant and promise of God. However, in recent decades, the rainbow has been adopted by the LGBTQ+ community and has become an official symbol of their diversity, inclusion, and pride. This is not an appropriation in the negative sense, but a reinterpretation or repurposing of an existing symbol to represent a new meaning appropriate to a social movement. Kershaw's action, with the caption Genesis chapter 9 verses 12 to 16, is an attempt to reclaim the original meaning of the symbol in his view. He is not denying the existence of modern meanings, but he is speaking up for what he believes to be the true and original meaning. This raises interesting questions. Can a symbol have multiple meanings at the same time? Can one group monopolize a symbol, or should it be free to mean different things to different groups? Kershaw's story clearly shows that, for some people, the sacred and historical meaning of a symbol is still very important and they feel the need to protect it. 2. Personal faith in the public space. Boundaries and challenges. Kershaw is a professional athlete, a celebrity, and as such, his actions on the field, or even on the bench, are subject to scrutiny. This incident once again highlights the role that athletes play in expressing their personal faith and views in the public space. On the one hand, athletes, like any citizen, have the right to freedom of speech and freedom of religion. Kershaw, as an outspoken Christian, has the right to express his faith. The fact that he did so in a subtle way through a caption on his hat, rather than a controversial public statement, can be seen as a wise approach. On the other hand, when a celebrity makes a statement about his faith, and it involves a symbol that has deep meaning for another community, like the LGBTQ+ community, it is bound to generate attention and potentially cause controversy. This story illustrates the tension between the freedom to express one's personal beliefs and the potential to be misunderstood or attacked by other groups. 3. Cancel culture and the complexity of multiple perspectives in the digital age. Every action by a celebrity can be analyzed, commented on, and spread quickly. Kershaw's actions, while subtle, were immediately praised by Outkick as a courageous act by a fellow believer, while Fox News reported in a more neutral manner while still highlighting the faith aspect. This also raises questions about cancel culture and society's tolerance for differing views. Kershaw, who has made it clear in his history that he is not against the LGBTQ+ community but rather against mocking religion, tried to navigate this delicately. He did not boycott Pride Night. He participated and made a statement about his faith, an act that can be considered brave in the modern sports environment, where going against social norms is often heavily criticized. This story reminds us that, in a pluralistic society, symbols can mean different things to different groups. Understanding and respecting these views, even when they are opposing, is key to having a constructive dialogue rather than endless arguments. Kershaw's actions were not discriminatory, but rather a statement of belief, and that distinction is important. Faith, symbols, and the continuing dialogue. Clayton Kershaw wearing a rainbow hat with the words Genesis chapter 9 verses 12 to 16 on it is a prime example of the complex intersection of personal faith, cultural symbols, and public space in modern society. It is not just a story about baseball, but also a story about how we interpret the world, how we express our beliefs, and how we interact with those who hold different views. Kershaw, as an influential athlete, chose to express his faith in a public but calculated way. This action not only received support from people of similar faith, but also opened up a discussion about the meaning of the rainbow symbol, about freedom of religion, and about respecting diversity in values. As the Dodgers celebrate their 12th annual Pride Night and consider Christian Faith and Family Day, Kershaw's story highlights a reality. Sports organizations, like society at large, are increasingly challenged to accommodate and respect the diverse values and beliefs of their members and fans. I believe that the most important thing about this story is not who is right or wrong, but that it has sparked a conversation. A conversation about how we share space, share symbols, and share beliefs in an increasingly multidimensional world. And that's all my extended analysis and commentary on Clayton Kershaw and his rainbow hat. What do you think of this story? Do you agree with the way Kershaw expressed his faith? And what do you think the rainbow symbol should mean in a modern context? Leave a comment below and let's discuss. Don't forget to like and share this video if you find it useful, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out on future in-depth analysis videos. Thank you for watching and see you in the next videos.